All right, everyone, welcome back to the Deep Dive. Today we're tackling something
Oh, yeah.
that I think we
Mhm.
all wish we learned a little more about in school.
Yeah,
Just some fundamental life skills.
absolutely.
We found this really interesting piece called 9 Life Skills
Mhm.
Everyone Should Know, but Schools Don't Teach.
Ooh, that's a good one.
I like it.
And it's a deep dive today.
Let's get into it.
Let's get into it.
Yeah.
So, I think we're all going to come out of this with hopefully a little bit more knowledge than we had before. So,
Sure.
first up,
Yeah.
financial savvy.
Okay.
This source is all about practical money skills, right?
Yes.
It's not just theory.
It's not just theory.
It's like investing, understanding how money works, building wealth. Like,
Right?
that all sounds really good in theory.
Yeah, it does, but
Mhm.
it's about putting it into practice.
How do we actually do that?
Well, that's the key question, isn't
Yeah.
it? It's not enough to just know that compound interest exists.
Right. You have to actually put your money to work for you. And the earlier you start, the more dramatic the effect.
So give me an example. How does that play out in real life?
Okay, so imagine this.
Okay.
You invest $1,000 today
Okay.
with a 7% annual return.
Mm-hmm.
In 10 years, that could almost double without you lifting a finger.
No way.
That's the magic of compound interest.
Wow.
Your money's earning interest, and then that interest is earning interest.
Okay.
It's a snowball effect.
That's incredible. So the earlier you start, the better, right?
Exactly. It's like giving your future self a huge high five.
I like that.
Oh.
Okay, but what about people who are maybe a little later in the game?
Yeah.
Are they just stuck playing catch-up forever?
That's a common concern, but it's not necessarily a life sentence. It's never too late to start making smart financial decisions.
Okay, so how do they get started?
The key is to create a plan tailored to your own situation. Maybe you need to focus on paying down debt first, or explore different ways to diversify your income. And of course, there are investment options out there for every risk tolerance.
Well, it's all about taking control no matter where you are.
Exactly. You've got this.
Okay, next up on the list, risk management.
Interesting.
This isn't just about money, right?
No, not at all. This one's about making decisions in all areas of life.
What are some areas where we need to think about risk?
Well, think about career choices, for example.
Okay.
There's always a chance that a new job might not be the perfect fit, or a project could hit some unexpected roadblocks.
Yeah?
Relationships, too.
Ooh, yeah.
You're taking a risk when you open yourself up to someone new.
Right.
And even everyday stuff, like deciding to try a new recipe, could be a disaster.
Uh-huh. Right.
The point is,
Yeah.
every decision we make involves some level of risk.
Okay.
The key is to understand the potential downsides and have a plan to mitigate them.
That makes a lot of sense.
If you can do that,
Yeah.
you're going to reduce a lot of stress and probably end up with better outcomes overall.
Okay, so we're taking control of our finances, managing risk.
We are on a roll.
Now, the source dives into entrepreneurial mindset and learning to think independently.
Ooh, those are big ones.
Yeah, and honestly,
Yeah.
they kind of sound like buzzwords to me.
They do get thrown around a lot, don't they?
Yeah.
But I think they represent some very real and valuable skills.
Okay, how so?
Well, think about the core of what it means to be entrepreneurial.
Mm-hmm.
It's about problem solving, being adaptable, spotting opportunities.
Okay.
Those are skills that are essential in any field.
So even if you're not starting a business,
Exact.
those skills can still give you an edge.
Absolutely. Being able to think for yourself and come up with creative solutions is always valuable.
Makes sense. All right, so we're being financially savvy, managing risk, thinking independently.
We're unstoppable.
Now let's talk about something a little less exciting.
Oh, no. What is it?
Taxes.
Oh, taxes.
Yeah.
Everyone's favorite topic.
I know, right?
Yeah.
But the source really emphasizes how important it is to understand this stuff.
It's true. It's not the most glamorous topic,
Yeah.
but it can save you a lot of headaches down the road.
So what kind of taxes do we need to be aware of?
Well, it mentions property tax, for one.
Okay.
That's something you'll encounter if you own a home.
Right.
And then there's inheritance tax.
What that one?
That's a tax on assets you inherit from someone who's passed away.
I had no idea.
Yeah. It's something a lot of people don't think about until they're faced with it.
So the more you know, the better prepared you'll be.
Absolutely. Knowledge is power when it comes to managing your finances effectively.
Right, because no one wants to get hit with a massive tax bill they weren't expecting.
Nobody wants that surprise.
Okay. On to the final skill on the list.
Okay.
Choosing the right partner.
Ooh, now this is an interesting one.
Right, because is this really a skill?
That's the question, isn't it?
It seems like it's more about chemistry and luck.
There's definitely an element of that. I won't deny it. But I think there are skills you can develop that can increase your chances of finding a fulfilling and lasting relationship.
Like what?
Well, self-awareness is huge.
Okay.
You need to know yourself,
Right.
your values, your needs, your goals.
Yeah.
And then there's communication.
Oh, yeah, that's a big one.
Being able to communicate effectively with your partner is crucial.
So it's about being intentional about your choices.
Exactly. It's not just leaving it all up to fate.
Wow, this deep dive has been packed with so much information.
It has. I'm exhausted just thinking about it.
We've covered financial savvy, risk management, thinking independently taxes, and choosing the right partner.
That's a lot of life skills.
It's a lot,
Yeah,
but these are all things that can truly empower us to live better lives.
absolutely.
So what stood out to you the most from everything we've talked about?
That's a good question.
Yeah.
I think for me, it's the interconnectedness of it all.
What do you mean by that?
Well, it's not about mastering one skill in isolation. It's about developing a whole toolkit for navigating life as a whole.
I like that. It's a holistic approach.
Exactly. And on that note, I'm curious,
Yeah?
if you could add one more essential life skill to this list,
Okay.
what would it be and why?
That's a good question. It's definitely something to think about.
Absolutely.
And for everyone listening,
Yeah.
remember, you have the power to shape your own future.
You do.
Don't wait for someone to teach you these skills.
Take charge.
Take the initiative.
Yes.
Seek out resources, learn, and grow.
You won't regret it.
You won't regret it. All right, thanks for joining us today for the deep dive.
Until next time.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.